So basically what we want to do is to have an electronic version of page 11 which showcases multimedia. So the students were asked to first of all go out and work experience as part of the work experience module, and then as part of a multimedia project development module they were asked to create a Flash interface. To display there. Okay, so here we have a video that has been made. It's actually an MP4 that's been made through the Flash application. And what it does is it's an electronic version of what you see on paper. So it's highlighting 8 modules first of all, then 4. So we do an animation here, design skills, and then we do computer illustrated graphics, which Eileen teaches here, which is going to come up next. And then web authoring at the end. And then we also, there was a few technical issues. We had to bring the video into Flash. So the next one, you will see a studio or a student speaking about his experience here. So this is Anthony, one of the students. And the students actually created this video themselves on the work experience. But there's quite a lot of technical, we had a few challenges bringing it in, but we managed to create the loop. So now we have a trigger image that will play that video. So the loop is closed via the Erasmus app. So the aim is to put it together like that. Now I can show you how the actual Flash application works. Do we have time?
No.
No.
So it doesn't really give you answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, that or continue?
No, that's good. Is anybody any questions?
And if
on that?
anyone wants any help with Adobe, you can email me here. My name is Catherine McNamara and it's at cfedundrum.com. And basically, yeah, we learned an awful lot. So I have a document on recommendations, and one thing we do in the future was half the film was taken with the iPad and half wasn't. And you immediately get the right formats with the iPad, which is an MP4, and that's great. And even a normal smartphone, you know, if you take an Android smartphone or an iPhone, and then you can use any trigger image to play that video. So it's just that we happen to use Flash to create this. But you could create similar things with PowerPoint, for example, just to break it up, you know, with the heading. So it's an online brochure via Erasmus.
So I'll just, before I hand over to Kevin, who's going to do a quick overall summary, I have prepared some interactive demonstrations for you and to test you. So again, the whole thing of AR is to get you interactive, right? So I had, last Friday when I knew this was coming up, I went home to my kids and I said, listen, I have a challenge for you. I want you to create an interactive quiz for some teachers. So they did in an hour, they've created one. So basically after you have your coffee, you'll see these little markers. And if you just bring an iPad over to one of those markers, I'll show you now in a minute, that'll actually come alive and you'll hear one of the kids speaking to you. So they're going to give you a series of clues or riddles. And you are to solve the riddles. So there's only 4 riddles. That will then form an anagram, a 4-letter anagram. And anybody who gets it right, Kevin has a prize for you.
I do. Of course I do.
Okay? So that's quite a bit of fun.
There are 4 students to help, 5 students actually to help you.
Yeah. So if anybody is in, so again, the thing is, when we move to the next room now in a few minutes, there's iPads all set up and the students are there. So if you have any questions, that's one challenge. Your second challenge is, this brochure is now augmented. Okay? So there are hidden sections on it. And if you actually put things over, if you bring an iPad and you point it at certain markers, yeah? So for example, I'll give you a clue. The first one, if you pointed at this, you're going to see Bridget pop up and say hello. See if you can spot Bridget in that video, right? There is a couple of other ones again, see if you can find them. So that is an augmented brochure. And I said, no printing costs, it's online. So I said, and you can change the videos then. Obviously we're going to add to the videos. Yeah. So there's just 4 samples.
Peter, you might just explain a bit about, because I think we missed a step there. You created the videos and stuff in Flash or whatever it was, but then to actually get it to augment the brochure, you might just talk about what they actually use.
It's a trigger image in the folder.
But no, I want an iPad that has, Erasmus.
Okay. So Peter, does that mean we can claim the prize of the first augmented reality
You
brochure
can officially
of
say
any FE college in Dublin?
in Ireland.
In Ireland.
They're in Ireland. Yeah. The thing is, it can be changed. So we could create a video, and if you want to do this, hands up who wants to be in a video.
Not today, no.
No. So I could get you to say, so I could make a video now and put that in the brochure, and that would be live then this afternoon. You with me? So again, the brochure is all printed, it's ready, and all you have to do then is point the app at the actual Erasmus app, follow the channel, and then it's live. So as you go, bring it. So say if you're, if you're going to a careers exhibition and you want to show students, you say, engage them in some shape or form. You say, here, play with this. And you can show off, you can showcase the gardening course or whatever course you want to showcase.